When we presented this idea to you, did you make any prototypes? Have you eaten it?
This is filming today. It's the first time we've done it.
Great.
Classic American sandwiches. They are the epitome of comfort food. They're delicious, they're satisfying, they're flawless. Or are they?
We've got some beautiful French foie gras, which is not really traditional in a Philly cheese.
Oh, really? A Philly cheesesteak doesn't have foie gras usually?
Apparently not.
Today, we're taking perfection and making it a little more perfect.
We're seeing what happens when you take a classic American sandwich and fancify it as much as possible.
Growing unlimited money.
Have you tasted what you're gonna give me?
Ingredients.
We're using truffle manchego from Spain.
What's that?
And culinary technique at the food you already know and love.
When trying to fancify a food, it's not always easy. I mean, the fancified version still has to kind of resemble the original food. Seems easy. Not so easy, is it?
So will these chefs be victorious, or will they crumble under pressure?
How many versions of this did you make before you got it right?
Let's find out now.
Oh, it's so wrong and so right at the same time. We're at Eddie's New York Deli and Diner because today we're focused on American classics, specifically sandwiches.
It's such a happy day.
Philly cheesesteak, peanut butter and jelly, the egg salad sandwich. How do we take basic ingredients and basic foods and elevate them to their highest potential? I mean, take an egg salad sandwich. What do you have to work with there? You've got bread, you've got eggs, you've got mayonnaise. And somehow our chef is gonna have to turn that into something over $50 or $100. How are they gonna do it? I have no idea. Let's go, let's find out.
Our first challenge of the day is taking place here at Madhouse, where they're offering new Nordic cuisine.
Camilla, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
I see champagne.
Well,
Is everything okay?
After years of training under Michelin star-rated chefs
I'm pregnant now, so I don't drink as much, but still I have a ritual. Every Friday I have a glass of champagne.
and dominating culinary competitions in Denmark,
You're from Denmark?
I am this.
today she's going head-to-head with my childhood favorite, the peanut butter and jelly sandwich. The most common iteration of this culinary classic usually involves two pieces of white bread. One side is smeared with creamy or chunky peanut butter, and the other slice is slathered with jelly, usually of the strawberry or grape variety. Bring it together and you've got a great snack for mere pennies. But Camilla will attempt to make her own version worth over $50.
Do you guys have peanut butter and jelly sandwiches in Denmark? This is kind of an American class. But you've had one in your life?
Yes, first time I had it was like 28.
How did you feel that first time you finally sunk your teeth into that sweet jelly and that smooth, sticky peanut butter?
I think it makes sense.
It made sense.
I think I have a really good palate. I can imagine how things taste. Like I sort of always have my element. Today I'm seeing this more of a dessert challenge.
Have you made this already and tried it yourself?
In my head, yes.
Oh, right, you just did it in your head. Okay, good.
Camilla is ready to go.
Let's talk about what you're making today.
Let's see what ingredients she's going to be using to make the most expensive PB&J you've ever seen.
If this was put on a menu, how many dollars would we see next to it?
Somewhere around $60.
For a peanut butter and jelly sandwich?
Not just any peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Well, let's talk about it. Is there any ingredient that stands out here as being especially expensive?
No. Where I come from, I'm not used to expensive ingredients per se. I'm very used to getting the most out of nothing. It's my job to spend all my creativity into making that worth eating at a Michelin restaurant. Strawberry gel made from strawberry juice and champagne, and then it's set overnight, blended up to kind of this cloudy, fluffy consistency. Then we have our Tahiti vanilla custard. This is mixed with my homemade crunchy peanut butter.
Oh, shut the fuck up. Sorry, not you. Oh my God. It's all the pros and none of the cons of peanut butter. It's like all the peanut butter flavor, but without it like sticking to your mouth, making your mouth dry.
You just never get rid of it.
Yeah, try putting it on a saltine. That's like my whole childhood. We consider that a snack.
Really?
I know, it's child abuse, really. I should call the police still.
Sorry.
It's tough, but that is, I'm very excited now.
Now that we have our ingredients, it's time for the build.
Spreading a layer of our peanut butter, and then homemade strawberry jam, then our custard, strawberry gel, just to get a nice texture. Broken gel is gonna be like a bit cloudy. Crumble, lime zest. Finishing off here with chocolate mint, my simple yet elevated peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
What I like is that it comes with a drink. Cheers to the high life. It tastes delicious and inappropriate since it's 10 a.m. Now, I know some people in the comments are gonna say, hey, that's not peanut butter and jelly. But why not? You've got bread, peanuts, jam. I'm getting handsy with it. Oh, Lord. Oh, wow. That is absolutely delicious. First of all, the lime zest she put in at the end makes it hit a little different. The strawberries are super sweet. On top of that, there's so many layers of well-lubricated ingredients, so the peanut butter never really becomes sticky in your mouth. I can't say enough good things about this. I'm super impressed. I think it's one of those things, it sounds insane to go to a high-end restaurant and pay $65 for a PB&J, but this is beyond, I mean, this is like artisanal. It's edible art, I should say. Should have washed my hands.
Well,
I love it. I love the creativity. She took these really foundational, straightforward ingredients that anybody could find at any supermarket, and she really used incredible technique to bring them to the next level. Very impressive. A great start to the day. Next, we're headed for that egg salad sandwich. I have a feeling the egg salad is not going to be a dessert, but hey, let's find out.
Location 2, Sandwich 2, coming out of CTY's kitchen.
Son, thank you for joining us today. First of all, that's crazy. You have one of these?
Yeah.
That's cool. I didn't know you could use that for cooking.
Hi.
So anyway,
Son is a Vietnamese guy with a crush on Japanese culture.
how would you describe the food that you're serving?
We focus on modern cuisine. It's Asian, it's Western, it's everything. Whatever inspired, I make it.
He's gonna take on the classic egg salad sandwich. This sandwich is most commonly found between two pieces of white bread, loaded with egg salad, a mixture of diced hard-boiled eggs, mayo, and mustard. One of these would usually cost a couple of bucks, but today, Son is gonna make one that's worth around $100. He must really know his egg salad.
Fun fact, I never had one.
You've never had one.
Yes.
That's actually not that fun of a
I
fact.
don't understand you chefs. It's just like you put it in your mind and then you can taste it.
Yes, somewhat. When you cook long enough, a lot of flavor profile just come to you as you imagine it.
All right, so you have these elements in mind. What are you gonna do today?
Taking advantage of his no-barrier cooking style, Chef Son is unloading his full onslaught of culinary skills, starting with a black Japanese milk bread.
We make it with milk, charcoal powder, egg yolk, truffle paste, truffle.
He's borrowing a bit from the Brits with what feels like a Scotch egg, but minus the meat shell, and using a duck egg instead of a chicken egg. He even includes a touch of Vietnam.
This for an egg salad sandwich? Are you insane?
This is a century egg.
Have you tasted what you're gonna give me?
Yes, of course.
You have. Oh, thank God.
Folks in Taiwan, China, and Vietnam love these things.
It's aged in an alkaline solution for a number of days or weeks, and then the smell afterwards, very much like ammonia, kind of like pee-pee smell. It can be really good when it's cut with something like congee, tofu, but how does this work in a sandwich? Please explain more.
Son is somehow gonna go from never trying this food to making a pricey fancified version of it. This, I have to see.
First, I'm gonna make the egg mix.
Instead of egg yolks and mayo, the binding agent here will consist of century egg yolks, mayo, sour cream, and milk. Blend that together.
It's very rich, so I want to make it lighter. We charge it in a siphon, then I siphon it back into the mix.
Extrude it all over a mixture of century egg whites, Whittier mushrooms, and braised shiitake mushrooms.
If this was sold in a restaurant, how much would this sandwich sell for?
$100.
$100.
Yeah, which sounds very nice, but
What was the biggest challenge in creating this menu item?
they all smell like pea, so
They all smell like pea. That's great.
this is very much it. And we're gonna shave some truffle on top.
Just a load of truffle here. I bet you have never seen an egg salad sandwich like this. We have black bread with a gray egg salad inside. Through all those truffle shavings, you can see some of that nice fried egg with the yolk just ready to burst out. Let's try it out. Wow, that is, oh no, it's falling out by the second. First of all, the bread itself, it doesn't taste black. Can I say that these days? The bread just tastes like bread. It just happens to be black. Guys, it's what's on the inside of your mouth that counts. The century egg, I thought it would be really intense, really shocking. It's not. It's delicious. He did a smart move, separating the two elements, the whites and the yolks. And with that, he's made just a really creamy, light, fluffy mousse that works really beautifully to tie everything together. The only difficult part of the sandwich is it's kind of hard to handle, and everything just kind of comes out of the sandwich. It is the egg salad sandwich of the century. It's outstanding. I can't believe you did it. Well done. Super well done.
Our final location has our meatiest, cheesiest, most expensive sandwich yet. Time to get fancy.
George, put her there.
George is the head chef here at Stoker.
Welcome back.
A wood fire focused restaurant specializing in dry aged meat that we've tried in a past episode.
Oh, smell that.
Today, he's taking on our final challenge, the perfect, wallet-busting, fancified cheesesteak.
What do you know about it?
Well, I've had a few. Soft bun, good quality meat, onions, peppers, mushrooms, and Philly cheese. Can't have Philly cheese without provolone, right?
That's right, according to Wikipedia.
Cheesesteak is a popular fast food that has roots in the U.S. city of Philadelphia. In its most basic form, you'll have thinly sliced pieces of beefsteak and melted cheese on a long hoagie roll. So, did we scoop up a chef from Philly to take on this regional classic?
You're from Australia.
I am, yes.
Heck no.
I just realized the whole day today we haven't had any American chefs scaling up this food. So that's really interesting because all the chefs have a very outside perspective. For you, what will you be doing differently?
So you've got Blackmore's Wagyu Tri-Tip, MB9 Plus, which is like the equivalent of A5.
The top of the marbling scale.
And we're gonna slice that nice and thin.
So usually a Philly cheesesteak is just gonna be on a flat top. No oven, no grill. So do you have a flat top here?
We don't.
Oh.
We've got some beautiful French foie gras, which is not really traditional in a Philly cheese.
Oh really? A Philly cheesesteak doesn't have foie gras usually?
Yeah, apparently no.
How many grams of that will you put on there?
We're gonna use about 200 grams.
That's approaching half a pound.
Yes.
Wow.
Grill the bread, nice kind of smokiness to it.
That's about it.
Yeah.
So are you doing chilies and onions or not?
Yeah, sorry. We're gonna take some of our pickled padrons, onions, mushrooms, adding that to the beef. We are sauteing those as well.
Just sauteed it in a skillet?
Yeah.
Where's your skillet station?
Oh,
in the oven?
Yeah.
Oh.
Cheeses, Philly cheese, and chopped manchego from Spain.
What's that?
Manchego is a sheep and cow's milk cheese, inoculated with a truffle as well.
Oh, the cheese smells delicious. Can we try a little bit?
Of course.
Let's try it out.
Absolutely.
I don't taste much truffle, but it is delicious and it's very heavy. So these are the ingredients. In your estimation, how much would this sell for on the menu?
Probably flat on $100.
About $100.
Yeah.
George has his ingredients ready. Time to build a fancified Philly cheesesteak.
So we're gonna start buttering our baguette with our truffle butter. Nice layer of that on there. We take our foie gras and slice that nicely. Then we'll lay that across our beef. Then we'll take provolone and then some of our truffle manchego and a hefty crack of black pepper. And we'll finish that in our wood oven.
Have you created this yet? Did you make any prototypes? Have you eaten it?
First time we've done it.
Great.
And then we're gonna slide the whole lot onto our roll. And there you have our version of a $100 Philly cheese.
We have reached our final destination. Now, earlier today, when we started, we were at Eddie's and you saw kind of a standard, super cheesy Philly cheesesteak. This is the $100 version. Let's do it side by side. So some might argue one of those is more like a Philly cheesesteak. The bread, a Vietnamese baguette bread, not whatever they use in Philly. What do they use? Potato bread? But the steak is delicious. It's cut super thin. Oh, the steak is to die for. Now, the marbling scale in Japan, it works like A1 through 5. A5 is the best. I believe in Australia, it goes up to 9. This is the best that you're gonna get from Australia. But what about American beef? Well, we're not in America, are we? We're in Vietnam, having an Australian guy make a classic American sandwich. Catch up. Do you get what's going on here? I'm scared. I'm gonna try to close it. Oh, we got it. Oh, it's such a beauty. This bite right there is mine. Wow, super delicious, but it is like richness overload. So the meat itself is rich, and then there's cheese on top of that, so it's fat on fat on fat. Plus you got me. So yes, it's rich, but it's really smoky. There's really a depth of flavor. The onions have kind of blended in with everything, but the mushrooms are awesome. Just a really woody, earthy taste to them. $100. Is it worth the price? I don't know. It's delicious. It might be a little bit too rich. The foie gras, I didn't even talk about the foie gras yet. I mean, this is duck liver. That's illegal in the city of New York. If I crossed into New York with this sandwich, I could probably be arrested. That's it. That is the Philly cheesesteak. I'm gonna eat the rest of this for sure within this week. George, by gosh, you've done it. Today is a brand new type of concept, and I gotta say, I'm very impressed with all the chefs across the board. Everybody superseded my expectations by a lot. It wasn't just about expensive ingredients, it was about incredible culinary craft, techniques, and methodology going into making something elevated, food that people have never really seen before. Let me know what you think of this concept in the comments down below. Best Ever Food Review Show is a small team of independent creators, and everything we do here works because of you guys. Click the link in our description to join our Patreon and receive exclusive benefits. A peace. All the shit off my face? fantastic. I'm sorry. What? I'm sorry. Did this sandwich just cure racism? It's hard to quantify for sure. Can we say that? Did this sandwich just cure sleep apnea across the globe? There we go. A little more realistic. Making it luxurious and delicious, over the top looking yumminess. Over the top crazy. All right, cut that together, editor. Sorry, Kai. Just trying to take my time here. You are sweating a lot now. Kai, the camera guy's right next to a wood stove. Okay. Oh, I just ate too many calories today. I can't think. Guys, that is it for this one. Thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna see you next time. Peace. All right, I'm gonna take a big dump in my pants. Wow, there's a lot of food.